Right, well, that's dispensed with. Welcome back. And as you can see, the sun's come out a little bit more. Quite enjoyed that, to be honest. And I'll tell you what, riding a motorbike is certainly the best medicine for getting out and about. I was going to go back a different way, but on the basis I'm on one bar and I'm not sure what happens, I presume it will start flashing at me when I get to the point where I desperately need some rocket fuel. So I thought I'd just go back the same way as I came. I've got to get back home, to be honest, because I've got another appointment to get a dressing changed on me back. So I thought, well, this was just, as I said at the beginning, just a bit of a familiarity first ride bimble on Kramer. I think that it's passed its first test, or I passed its first test. And finding out how comfortable it is and how relatively easy it is to ride, to be honest. You don't have to work at it. You had to work the cross runner, to be honest. The cross runner was quite hard work, but I enjoyed it, to be fair. And yeah, so I seem to be impressed so far, but you can't really tell with a half hour each way bimble. So I suppose the thing to do next time is to stretch my legs a bit more on it, I think. So hopefully, although the weather's not looking too brilliant for next week, I might get an opportunity to get a few more miles on her. So the clutch is very light on it, I have to say. Not that it was heavy on the cross runner, but because the cross runner had a hydraulic clutch, but this being a cable clutch, and certainly the gearbox can be used without the clutch. I don't know whether if it's got a, I don't think it has got a quick shifter on it. And the Tiger, a lot of Tigers around. The brakes are certainly a lot more efficient than the cross runner was. Not that they were bad, but you did have to, like everything else, you had to and yeah, you know, bowls along quite nicely. It's in 6th gear. Yeah, what this screen is quite good. I haven't got the I'm not getting any kind of buffeting or anything like that, and it is a bit of a breezy day out here, so I'm quite impressed with the screen. Should be an absolute breeze, pardon the pun, motorway riding. Not that I enjoy motorway riding, but there are some occasions when needs must, as they say. yeah, this road is certainly a very bumpy road, and certainly in the cross runner you could certainly feel every single bump and grind. But on this it does seem to soak up the bumps quite nicely. Plus it also helps having quite a comfortable seat as well. The cross runner, I had to upgrade the seat on it, which made a hell of a difference. I don't know whether I'll need to do anything like that. On Kramer or not, but we'll wait and see. What I did have on the cross runner was one of those cool covers. So I might get one of those for it. And I have to say, using those cool covers, especially when it's raining, you're not sitting in a puddle of water. It does divert the water away from le derrière, mon ami. I sound like bloody Del Boy then, didn't I? But anyway, yeah. So I might get one of those. Is there any upgrades I'd do on this that's not already been done? Well, I think I might invest in a Scott oiler, because I have to say, in all the years I've had bikes, I've had Scott oilers fitted. And yeah, you know, Scott oilers a bit like a Marmite. You either love them or you hate them. You get mixed reviews with people saying, "Oh, I can't keep keeping my rear wheel clean, and oil gets flicked up everywhere." Well, I just see that as a bit of a minor issue when it comes to that sort of thing. At the end of the day, what's more important? Cleaning the chain and doing all the adjustments or what have you that you have to do with a chain, or just, you know, having to spend a little bit more time just cleaning the wheels a bit more. So I don't really, you know, I've never had an issue with them, so I think I might just go and get myself one. Not right away, but it certainly helps when you know, when you're going on trips and what have you, to keep the chain in relatively good condition. Now then, the question is, do I stay on this road, or shall I go around the back way? I suppose it depends on how muddy it is, because around the back way you're going through loads of fields and what have you, and with the amount of tractors that are out on the road today, do I want to A, come across one, and B, get the bike absolutely caked up with mud and shit. Pardon French, sorry, but you know what I mean. But we'll see. I'll decide when I get there. I'm not far off now from taking the turn off. It's quite a bumpy road, so maybe it's another good test to see how good this suspension really is. Plus the fact it'll mean I get rid of these two vans. Although, you know, they're not doing too badly, but Yeah, let's take this road. Oh. It is a bimble road, to be honest. So you can't go terracing down here. So especially with the, as I've just said, about the amount of tractors that are on the road, kicking up mud and what have you. There are pheasants. Bloody stupid things they are. Seeing that pheasant reminded me, I think we were going up to Donington one year to BSB with my two mates, and I was going up the A42. They were following me. They were following me, and I was overtaking. I was on the dual carriageway of the A42, and I was passing this transit van, and I could see this pheasant, and it went off to the left towards the hard shoulder, and all of a sudden it came back out again in front of this transit van, smacking straight into the front of my then bike Tiger. Made a right, it did. Sorry, I have to beep that bit out, but it made a right flipping mess with the front end of my thing. But it flew over my head. It flew over my head. Flew over my mate's head, and anyway, basically, the front end of my Tiger was covered in blood and guts and feathers, and yeah, so I'm always wary about pheasants. They are stupid animals. They want to go one way and then they go the other, and oh, I don't know. Hey ho. For those of you who know the area, this is Enville Golf Club. Up there on the hill is the vineyards, Halfpenny Green, or Halfpenny, some people want to call it, but Halfpenny Green. And I have to say, I do enjoy a bit of Halfpenny Green wine, especially their Penny Black, which is a beautiful red wine. But anyway, I'm not a wine connoisseur. I don't start talking about it. It's got a great nose, and I'm getting essence of, you know, of old socks, and I think there was Oz Clarke. He used to do a wine programme on the BBC Food Show or whatever it was. He used to do a wine bit. And there was even I can't remember, a Gilly Gordon, was it? Anyway, I remember when they were doing some wine tasting, and I'm sure they were trying to outdo themselves in if they could come up with the most silliest description for the nose or the taste of any particular wine. And I remember there was, I think it was a red wine they were tasting, and Oz Clarke said, yes, this is lovely. It's got a lovely nose. And the taste on the palate is amazing. I'm getting cutlery drawer, essence of cutlery drawer, and I'm thinking, what the flim flam is he on about? Anyway, I think if I remember rightly, Gilly Gordon. I'm sure it was Gilly Gordon was her name. But anyway, I'm sure any of you that's watching this will probably comment below and say, it wasn't Gilly Gordon, it was somebody else. But anyway, I certainly. We're going over the over the canal. This is Green Forge Navigation, lovely pub. We do a lot of dog walking around here, especially during the summer months. We come down the canal and sometimes pop into the old Navigation for a swift bevy or six. But yeah, this is part of an old Roman road down here. They call this the Mile Flat. This is part of the old Green Forge Roman road. And we say, what did the Romans ever do for us? Well, they gave us flat, straight roads. Thanks, Romans. Anyway. We're getting back close to home now, so we're very fortunate that we live in an area like this. But yeah, we're not far away from countryside and what have you. Say South Staffs and... Oh, I was talking about CBT days. We used to do it in there on their car park. Me and Gaza. I'd like to think we were quite good at it. I'd like to think that. So yeah, so anyway. I've been rambling on a bit, I do apologise, but I do feel quite relaxed actually. I feel quite happy that I've taken the bike out today. Oh, it's flashing at me now, look. So yeah, so it must be getting to the point where it needs filling up. I'll have to check on the manual to see what the mileage guide is when it comes to flashing. But it depends on how hard you ride it, I suppose. Like anything. So whether I've got 30 miles an hour, 30 miles left, or I'll have a look. But I'm not going to get any fuel today, so I'll get straight back home. This bit of on the 449, this bit of the 449 just there is where you do get quite a few of the old speed cameras there, mobile, you know, what they called it, safety partnership cameras. So to sum up then, back to the bike. What's it like? Well, I'm impressed. I think I'm going to enjoy riding this. On any trips and what have you, so yeah, no, I'm impressed. I like it. Tough if I don't really. I bought it now, so as I say, I've just got to get used to that old indicator turning off. Anyway, I'll sign off now. Thanks for watching. Hit like, subscribe if you've enjoyed this little video. And I'll say cheerio. Ta-ta for now.